each year the standard just gets better and better.
Well, and this is one of the great features about this tournament, unlike any other that I've been aware of, and you've been around like myself, that the unity between the teams, not only the two youth teams, the academy teams that played competition yesterday, but they're all playing under their team brands. Of course, we have in the women's competition the Honey Badgers, the Balkan Honey Badgers up against the San Clemente Rhinos. But there's men's, women's, and youth divisions in each team, and this is a big part of it. And you'll hear it as they run onto the field here with massive support from their teammates.
Yeah, exactly. The lads are all there cheering them on as they run out, and it's unique, and we love it.
On Wednesday of this week, there will be mixed play, which is an even further innovation that Rugby 10s brings to the world of rugby. Half game each played by the men and the women. So if you are in the second half, you're taking on the score that your counterpart set up for you in the first half. Great to see. But right now we have an incredible setting here, the surface, as the players get their last physical contacts in. Their first game of the weekend. They were delayed a day yesterday. Heavy rains in Los Angeles, and this field was unplayable. But it is in very fast shape, as we saw in the first game. Not incredibly hot here for California conditions. But it will be the Honey Badgers in the red jerseys. Kicking off. 10-minute halves, of course, in tennis-side rugby. Had a few issues with the clock early on, but we'll keep an eye on that. Referee's happy. The San Clemente Rhinos are ready to receive, and here we go, that high-hanging kick. Oh, big hit right off the start. But ball managed to be secured by the Rhinos. That's the power midfield that they possess. Nice offload out of the tackle. This is good. Can the final pass go to hand? Yes, it does at the boot tops. Massive pickup, and look at the gas. Look at the pace from Melissa Rhinos Women. Great work from the Colombian international, finishing after a great build-up from the inside backs.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, she made it look really easy there, didn't she? Because that wasn't an easy pass to pick up. That was a bit on her toes, and she just managed to scoop it up, which again is such a difficult skill to do when you're flying full pelt down the wing. So credit where it's due. Excellent finish there.
Conversion kicks no good, no good. Score remains Rhinos 5.
So Rhinos Women getting them off on the run. 5-0, the early lead for the Rhinos. Here we go. Big part of the 10s game. You can keep the ball away from the opposition. Very hard to play. Sort of a hybrid if you're new to 10s rugby, between 15s game and 7-a-side. A lot more bodies on the field. Great footwork there. And a lot more different body types than we see in the pure 7s game.
Yeah, definitely. You'll see some real physical specimens out there, as well as the gas runners.
Well, there's one of them, big, strong, running from Sauso. Well recycled. Oh, good line speed from the Rhinos, putting a bit of pressure on with their defense. Right now, the Honey Badgers having to regroup. And one of the aspects, as we talk about, is how many bodies you're going to put into the ruck to make sure you secure possession. Nice show and go. Sliding through there, it is Willison. Good width, but again, the keep and step off the left foot. This is better. The Honey Badgers finding some width. On the heels, they're going straight forward. The power move is Sauso. Just enough defense there for the Rhinos. Again, stretching them out wide. Now they're going to come back, see what they find in defense. Through the hands. Great skill work. Running laterally for the moment was Mambe, the French woman. Brought down, but she secured the penalty for her team.
Yeah, and they decided as well they're going to go quick. They've still got lots of energy.
Oh, the late drop, beautifully timed run, but a wonderful tackle at the back. One-on-one, she did her job. There's numbers here for the Honey Badgers. Can they find the open player? No. Ball spilled, but the referee's going to deem they were offside initially. Quick tap. Try's been given, so after the offside penalty was awarded, good awareness from the Honey Badgers.
Yeah, really great to just recognise that the defence wasn't set for Rhinos, so that tap and go, and what a reaction. And they had to do that quickly because Rhinos came out the gate getting that early score. So in contrast to the game we saw, first game of the day where it took a while for the teams to score, these guys have gone straight at it. But yeah, absolutely, Badgers showing their physicality.
And Kat, very much like the sevens game, when a penalty's awarded, you're really exposed, don't have your defense in place, and that's what we saw there.
Yeah, just take advantage of the fact that they're not set. You've got to go quickly, as they did, which was great to see.
It's a nice high hanging restart again, going left. Not much pressure though from the Honey Badgers. Rhinos looking to rebuild and regain the lead. They're down by that conversion, 7 points to 5 currently. Referee's not happy. There's just a little knock on there.
Knock on by the Honey Badgers. Scrum to Rhinos.
Yeah, Rhinos a good platform here. Scrum, centre field. Again, you can go either way, which is great. And like you said, it is that hybrid. I really like 10s, because in 7s, I think if someone makes a line break, then it's all over. You score. Yeah, you're not coming back. Whereas we've already seen in just the game and a little bit of this one, the cover tackles are amazing, and you can track back, and you know it does make a really interesting game. Got to work non-stop.
Yeah, it's a different kind of fitness because there's a lot more contact, a lot more bodies. We'll see. This is the championship week. That pass hasn't gone to hand. Well, it's gone to the wrong hand, and off and running is Kaylee Simpson. That's a Knights player. He's gunned down on the 22. Good scrambling defense from the Rhinos for the moment. Now they're going to go wide, are the Honey Badgers. Extra bodies. Nice straightening line. Can she get her hands free? And she does. That's textbook finishing out wide from the Honey Badgers. And it's going to be Sauso. The Australian gets it done for the second try.
She was integral to the run earlier on in the game, running down the wing, bowling players over, and then to work rate to get round. But Badgers are making that look so comfortable. They don't look like they're overstretched. They're not rushing. They're getting themselves set into position and just having good quality handling skills, and it leads to tries.
Conversion from that sideline just falls short. So 12 points to 5, the lead for the Honey Badgers in red. I'm Gareth Rees here with Kat Merchant. We are kicking off the championship. 2 weeks of action, preparation. We're playing today here on Sunday in California, and Wednesday there'll be some mixed play, which is a fantastic innovation. And then next Saturday, it all comes down to it, the championship, the 5th championship ever played. The Wild Dogs, the current defending champions, as all the points get tallied up. I know you've been a part of that in the past, Nat, but it's pretty exciting, isn't it, when you start looking at all the divisions and taking all the points from all the results.
Yeah, I tend to let Dallin work that out. Yeah, maths isn't my strong point, but it is exciting because every single thing adds up.
Well, exciting there for the Rhinos as they get hands on it at the ruck. The support from the Honey Badgers a little slow to arrive. They've got the penalty and just going to settle things down here. Kick for touch, so a bit of territory and they can work from the set piece.
Yeah, they, and you have to manage yourselves as well, because you can't just run full pelt for 2 lots of 10 minutes because you knack yourself out. So as much as we love the quick taps and they're really important, also gaining territory and playing smart comes into it as well.
You see from our assistant officials flag, there's a little bit of wind from right to left on your screens. We'll see if that plays into it later on. There is an element of more kicking in the 10s game than you'd see in 7s. Again, this Honey Badgers backline is starting to get some real rewards out wide. There's a nice flat pass, and hitting it at pace is Kaylee Simpson. Played some rugby league in her time, so she's got power adding to that pace. Now, there's more than enough numbers. Oh, big tackle, great read. Midfield from the Rhinos. Over the top, unmarked. That's it. Time to let it bounce, but has to come back and field again. Good scrambling from the Rhinos. Oh, a nice little inside ball. Swerving for the line is Lukton. Nice work from the Dutch player who gets just reward for that, all that support line she took.
And again, they're not panicking. That pass out wide to Meg Mumbai didn't go to hands, it bounced, but actually she didn't panic. Gathers it, does a bit of footwork, stays strong, gets an offload away, and they're just building. They work really, really well as a team. For the years when they won it, they just clicked and they were a real unit, and they're looking like that again. They've started very strong.
The conversions added. Yeah, perhaps no surprise that Mariette Lutken, the Dutch player, knows how to finish. A 7-star featured in the Super 7 series in the UK. MVP actually 1 year, so she's had some success around the world. And if there's anything about the Rugby 10s competition, it is truly global. 33 nations represented, athletes coming in from all over the world, some young developing athletes. Saw them get a chance to play yesterday. And of course, all these stars of the world game. We've got Olympians, we got World Cup winners throughout. And it's very impressive to see. We've got 3 dates of rugby here in California. A little chip and chase. Nice nudge from Mackenzie. She gets the bounce, but again, Rhinos doing just enough to make that last tackle. Now there's numbers out wide. Flat ball. Stepping inside, dancing outside. Great try from the Honey Badgers. And I think that may be Lukin again on the other wing. Yeah,
really good. Good footwork. Nice step, just good strength. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They're making it look easy. They really are looking comfortable with their attack.
And the scoreboard really ticking over. This 10-minute first half, they put up 24 points already with 2 points to come for the conversion potentially.
Yeah, really strong start from the Badgers.
Conversion is no good, and that will do it for the half here. The first half of championship play on the women's side for the Balkan Honey Badgers, who lead 24 points to 5 over the San Clemente Rhinos. Chance for both teams to get a bit of water, a break here at halftime. What are your comments there? If you're the Honey Badgers, you've got to be happy with the 24 points.
Yeah, they've got to be really happy with that. And they can start to actually calm things down a little bit in terms of intensity, because it is a 3-day tournament over the week. They're going to have to do repeat performances. They've got a comfortable lead. They'll be wanting to stay nice and composed and stay clinical. In the Rhinos huddle, they need to roll the dice. They need to do something different, because otherwise this Badgers side are going to really run away with this.
On the ground.
Yeah, the Honey Badgers women will play again at 1:30 against the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and then again against the Serengeti Elephants at 4:30. So you do have to manage your resources. And there's the home side, the San Clemente Rhinos. Incredible facility they have here. The training center, had a look at it yesterday. The Rugby Village, as they call it. Canteen there, so important for the rugby athletes, but also great facilities for their weights and their skill work. And just great to see the young athletes in particular getting that level of support here in North America.
Well, it's setting them up for a professional platform, because the younger you experience that, the more normal it becomes, and it's just part of who you are. Because a lot of when you go into high performance environments is exactly about your behavior and what you do.
Yeah, first person I saw when I walked in the building was the USA League legend Todd Clever, who was actually sitting at a desk, which was a rare thing to see, but doing his work and passing on his knowledge to the next generation. Well, this is the women's competition, the San Clemente Rhinos against the Badgers. Up next, the same matchup, but on the men's side. That's kicking off at 12 p.m. Brilliant start for the women in red, the Honey Badgers.
Hey, Jay. I've had 2 offsides in your 20.
Well, Kat, no sign of the torrential rains that meant this tournament was postponed today. This is a beautiful surface to play on here.
Yeah, lovely weather, really like mild conditions, not much wind, perfect for 10s rugby.
Keep yourselves energized. We've got a long, exciting day of rugby to come. We'll play all day here at the Rugby 10 Championship.
This, of course, is the 5th championship.
Rhinos with the kickoff to start our second half.
Last year we were also in California.
And here we
Next
go.
Saturday we will crown a new champion here. Rugby 10s, pardon me, kicks off.
Rugby 10s and Rugby
Yeah,
10. There we go.
Rugby 10 graduates here.
Leave it, Green.
World-class 7s there, and we of course have world-class 10s with some incredible athletes. And now it's the Honey Badgers resuming that attack. They've been able to ride these big heavy tackles coming in from the Rhinos. Now finally some reward for that effort for the Rhinos. They need a quick try. They're down by 19 at the half. Now they're driving right through the middle, up the guts. Great support work from the big forwards who won it back. Sure, but I think that may be Lauren Carlton. He's just going to have a little chat with her assistant official. We'll keep an eye on that to make sure this try is not disallowed for any foul play. But here's the driving play. Nice work, a nice direct support line.
Yeah, and they needed to react. They needed to do something quick. We said at halftime they'd be talking, saying they had to do something different.
Okay. Knocked on by Green in the tackle.
Never mind.
Ah, no.
So the referee's going to bring us back here, much to the dismay of Carlton and her teammates.
Knock on by Rhinos.
There was a knock-on that wasn't noticed by the referee, and she obviously has that right to go to the assistant official. So good work from the team, although it's frustrating for the home side.
Yes, but essentially you always want to get the right result, and you don't want to, you want those officials to put in and give feedback if they've seen it.
So Honey Badgers to put the ball in through Kivit. She does that. Nice solid platform for her to work from. Now the missed pass. Doesn't quite go to hand and it's loose. Just trying to push the attacker outside the defender. Doesn't come off.
Yeah, I like the flat pass. I'd need to see it again to see if it was too far out in front, but normally if you can get one hand to it, you'd like to think you might be able to get two, but could have just gone slightly too flat for her. So seeing now the replay, see.
Just held her hand up there, a little apology. Probably acknowledging what you said, that it was a bit too far in front.
Yeah, you can always tell if it's the, whoever puts the hand up, yeah, that was me. Yeah.
So 5-player scrums, of course, in the 10s game. Full front row with 2 second rows. Rhinos put it in and ship it out. Good interplay. Deciding to keep it, getting that right hand free, getting the offload going. Good leg drive. This is much more positive play in the opening minutes from the Rhinos. They stretch it wide. Oh, no support there. And the referee has given the penalty to the Honey Badgers.
Yeah, you called it. She went in. The support was slow. There's always going to be a turnover. The jackal will come in always. So great defence there from the Badgers. But yeah, Rhinos have come out with a much better intensity in this second half.
Arabella McKenzie, the Aussie, sticks it down the sideline. So it will be the territory she gains and possession if you're new to rugby. A penalty means that you do get to throw the ball in the lineout. And the advantage here, of course, Kat, is that they have set plays, have been working on the training pitch, and they should be able to win this ball.
Yeah, you'd like to think. They've only been together since Wednesday, so not a ton of time together.
Oh,
and yeah, you did jinx them. Yeah, so they should easily get this.
Missed time jump there, so a chance for the Rhinos to get back into this ball game, and that one's just sailed forward out of the hand.
Yeah, you could see that. You could see that happening, couldn't you? I think the wind took it even further, so it was creeping further forward. But identified the space, got a player into it, just needed that pass to zip across a bit flatter like the one before.
And I think the Rhinos are going to rue these moments. They've had opportunities, haven't been able to get the points up. I mean, it can go quickly in a 10s game. 19 points is not a massive lead.
Yeah.
Bind! Stand up if you're uncomfortable.
Referee managing that scrum, no different than in a 15s game. Referee is the sole judge. So give them their commands as they head down. A chance to listen in here.
Bind! Set!
Well, great commands there. Very clear for all the players, and they're getting on with it. Out wide, just a jersey grab enough. And she was tackled, but she put the ball down and then picked it up again immediately. This is her right. They go short side, good tactic. Sucking all those Rhinos defenders over there into the channel. Now they're going to come back. Oh, are they? Go up the short side, but a foot in touch. The flag has gone up. The referee's just missed it. And now she's going to bring it all back. Disbelief for the potential try scorer from the Honey Badgers.
Yes, a look of annoyance, because it's always great if there isn't people around that breakdown. It can be on and you can pick and you can go yourself, but one thing you can't do is run into touch on the way.
So excellent continued use of the short side. Almost got the result they were looking for.
Well, it keeps defenses honest as well. When you do a few picks around the ruck, you make sure they tighten up. They have to cover that area. So it is a smart thing to do in the right areas.
Mette Zimmat there was away, but brought back the German player. So it should have been possession for the Rhinos, but they've lost that line out. And now again, they're going to have to defend the Rhinos. Honey Badgers unmarked out wide. And this time, is she going to have enough space? No. Zimmat's brought down in a great cover tackle.
Line out to the Rhinos.
Really, really nice cover tackle there. Really important one as well to make, because she was flying down that wing.
That was Sienna Jordan, the American, part of the USA Select program, showing her total commitment and using her speed in defense.
Yeah, really great as well, because she managed to use momentum to make sure she went out into touch as well, and the ball got spilled.
She's part of the WER, the Women's Elite Rugby Competition. The Foundational Five, the Tempest team. So great for the American women to have a place to play at that next level. What a big scrum from the Honey Badgers. But scrambling to get it away are the Rhinos, and they do quite well. Still on their feet, that maul turns into a ruck. They just use it. And they do good hands. Left the ball behind. Jordan's been allowed to get away with that, so I guess he didn't go forward. Bodies everywhere. And not rolling away, I think, would be the call. Honey Badger ball. Quick tap. Never onside to the referee, so to get back 10 after the penalty's awarded. Honey Badger's going to slow it down.
Yeah, they're just opting now, because they are, they've got a good lead. They don't need to go quick, especially as defense is back and set. So they've got to play instead.
Nice step off the right foot. A good tackle coming in from Waterman. That one's gone forward.
I think they were expecting that pass to go behind. There was going to be a screen pass behind the player, but decided to go for the flat pass, and it's crept forward.
On the field is Weigel, the prop.
Scrum down to the Rhinos.
And it's Besse, Fijian international. And a chance for both sides, I suppose. It's winding down here, especially for the Honey Badgers, but to manage their resources, get a few players in there to have a touch and rest a few of their stars. The referee's going to penalize the Rhinos for collapsing. A tough call there.
Yeah, I think they were hoping to reset, but yeah, penalty against.
Honey Badgers 15 meters out, looking to add to the 24-point tally. Missed pass out wide. Good offload inside, but again, lots of green jerseys, totally committed in defense. High tackle there, is the call. Quick tap from the Honey Badgers as they started the game. They're going to get a late one here. 29 points up for the Honey Badgers.
Yeah, nice. They had the high tackle penalty, so then they decided to go quick with it. Right decision into the corner. They look like a pretty complete outfit, and it's only their game one.
What a kick.
Yeah, right from the corner as well. Gotta love those ones when you can get those.
We're into the dying moments of the first half here. First game for these two teams.
Conversion kick made by number 31, Clemente.
Just like sevens, the team that scores will restart. That one's gone long. As the hooter sounds, it's Waterman who gathers. Finally some space midfield.
Yeah, really good carry there. And then it's the speed at which they're recovering it as well. Managing to get the ball away, but Badgers are putting in quite a few numbers to the breakdown there. Rhinos managed to keep it.
Well, this is more about pride at this point for the Rhinos, just to get a good score here late on, give themselves some positivity. Their next match will be against the Serengeti Elephants. And of course, with the point system here, average score, all tries matter, so a reason to play right to the end here for the Rhinos. Thinking about the offload, good double tackle from the Honey Badgers.
They've decided enough is enough and kicked it away.
Bit of an aimless one there. And
yeah.
It will be the Honey Badgers who say, yeah, we'll have had enough here. We put 31 on the board, and you've only put up 5, so very impressive first victory for the women in red.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked really, really clinical, and they'll be very happy with that for that first game.